other patterns are you recognizing in your life? Is it the toxic mom, the toxic sister, the toxic spouse? Do you let them come into your head? Is that a pattern that every week you let their thoughts or their beliefs come into your head, and that it gets stuck in your head like, yeah, I can't do this. They're right. Yeah, that's probably not going to ever be me. Well, then my question is, how do you push them further away? How do you get them away? So that doesn't keep you in the same pattern. And that's what you have to break free from. And like, you have to like set boundaries with that. And that is so freaking hard, especially if it's a spouse or a mother or a sister or whatever. Like, that's so hard because it's family or an aunt. That's just like talking your like bad stuff, but you got to get them out. And you got to surround yourself with amazing people. So the patterns that you want to break is I break that with going on Facebook, trying to find groups that I align with, and going to those groups and surrounding myself with people that align with my values and everything that I align with. Because those people are going to be like, yeah, why can't you build a rocket ship? And I'm like, yeah, why can't I? It's slight delusion. However, the delusion is the thing that makes you keep going. Because if someone were to tell you how hard entrepreneurship is up front, none of us would sign up for it. But if someone also like tried to describe the reward that you would get from it, I wouldn't also believe them either. Because the reward and benefit is so much greater than all the hard, long days. It really, really is. And so, guys, I need you to audit yourself and be like, what patterns are good for me and what patterns are bad for me? And like, whatever those patterns are, how can you, just like I said, for like the scrolling thing, how can you shift that pattern to make it into where it's a positive? So again, I take away my phone. That's a positive. I'm not scrolling. I go to the gym. That's giving into myself, like giving me energy. Great. And then my reward is you get the phone back to answer, business stuff after the gym. Like, that's a positive pattern shift. And that's what most of you guys need. And then you'll be like, oh crap, I do have time. Look at all this time I have. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? So today, I want you to think about, what patterns you're going to break free from and that don't serve you anymore. Whether or not it's people, things that you're doing, and just say, you know what? I'm setting a boundary here. I'm done. And I'm going to do it differently. And you may not be perfect at first, so just be mindful of that, but start to try. Start to work out of that pattern and shift out of it so that you know that it can be possible. All right, guys, till next time.